Hey everyone, Mayor Cam Guthrie here. I am just in a parking lot just off of Chancellor's Way this morning. I've been driving around the south end of Guelph and especially along Chancellor's Way here for the last hour or so. And I must say it's a lot better than last year. That's just my own take on it so far. Went up Ironwood and all the way deeper into the south end. Cleanup is actually looking really good. I'll just post a few pictures here. You can see along Chancellor's Way. I just talked to the management here, and everything was started at like 8 o'clock last night, so they didn't even wait for the morning, and they've done a really good job. I went up and down, as I said, Ironwood Ride area where there's some known issues. I actually got out of my car and spoke to a 27-year resident of Ride, and she told me that it was way better than it was last year, and she thought it was a really good night. People were respectful. I talked to a young mom and 3 kids on the swing set just off of Ironwood there in the park. She also said compared to last year it was a lot better. So I think preliminary reports are also showing that charges and tickets and fines are way up. We had a lot more officers, bylaw, other operational City of Guelph staff out and about in the community. And so the only kind of question that I think really needs to be examined is, who's paying for all of this? These costs are not little. They probably are anywhere between, I would say, $80,000 to $100,000 a year. And I want to acknowledge that the U of G did pay for some of the operational transit routes and other things that they put towards the homecoming to try to, maintain it on campus and to offset some of the costs. But moving forward, after we do a debrief, I'm going to do another debrief with all the stakeholders that were involved like I did last year, and we will figure out some exact numbers and stats and the overall costs, because I don't think that the taxpayers should be borrowing these costs year over year. My concern is that these types of things will continue to grow, not just in Guelph. They're happening in all the university towns. I talked to mayors across Ontario that are struggling with homecoming issues, and so it's not just a Guelph thing. Look, there's going to be some more stories that are going to come in that are probably not very positive, and that's fair. I obviously haven't been able to talk to everyone in the city that's maybe experienced what they did last night, but as I said, so far all the driving around and talking to people that I've talked to have shown that things were a lot better, and that's because we were very proactive in making sure that we tried to get a handle on everything. I want to leave you with this little story here. I was on Chancellor's Way like I am right now, and I just ran into these people, and you need to hear their story about what they're doing. So I want to leave the video with this story, and I hope that this update gives you a little bit of insight to what I know so far. Thank you to all the City of Guelph staff and to the residents and to the students for trying to be as respectful for homecoming as you were yesterday. And as more details become available, I will continue to let everyone know. Now enjoy this interview of the people I just met. Good morning, Guelph. Mayor Cam Guthrie here, and I am here with this team I just happened to be driving by. And Chancellor's Way is actually completely clean everywhere, but this crew's going through the dorms to do what? Kayla, tell us about it.
So we are on the JDC Central Guelph case competition team. We run under the BCom program here at the University of Guelph. So we're a team of about 50 delegates, and part of what we do is a charity component to the competition. So we're collecting all these bottles, we'll bring them back, and whatever we raise will go straight to United Way.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, so you guys had a good time yesterday?
Yeah, we did.
And now you're giving back to the community by doing this, right? Well, I just, on behalf of the City of Guelph, thank you very much. Now, you've done this before.
We have.
I just actually didn't know about it. That's why this is awesome that I just came across this. So this is your trailer over here that you'll fill everything on. Is it usually pretty full?
Yeah.
Yeah, we usually have about 5 cars worth.
Wow, that's great. And you're supporting United Way.
$500 out of bottles.
Really? Awesome. So your names, go for it from here over.
Kayla.
Emily.
Spencer. Thank you. Joey.
All right, well, on behalf of the City of Guelph, we thank you for having a good time yesterday, but also respecting our community too. See you later.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.